Push a button. We're live.
You're under arrest.
Oh no. That should be the sound all police cars make. Good morning. It is Friday. This is our 413th episode on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and it's about 5:11 a.m. in the morning. No, excuse me, 5:51. I was up at 5:11, but it's not. Why am I sharing these? A police car and fire engine. Just a little respect for the people who passed on 9/11. I still remember working in a Navy facility, walking down the hallway, and on the screen was the airplanes crashing into the World Trade Center. So just wanted to pass my respect to those who died and the families and the first responders who lost their lives at that point. And it was a radical change. A lot of young people nowadays don't know how much the world has changed since then. But I do. I used to travel around the world pre 9/11. And I used to go to the Philadelphia airport. And within 10 minutes from leaving my house, I was on the airplane, right? 10 minutes. Get there, park my car, walk down. Because I already had my ticket printed out. Go all the way down to the boarding zone. Take my bag, give my bag to the flight attendant or person processing tickets. They put a little thing on the bag, load that up right there and then. And I was on a plane in 10 minutes. Now look where we're at. I mean, it's changed a lot. People have no idea how much air travel has changed. It was so easy then. It was dirt cheap too, by the way. But all the fire people who lost their lives, just sharing. I don't know if this thing does a little thing. Maybe we'll do it at the end. Does it work? Nope. Not quite. The battery on this is shot. Maybe this does it. Sirens? No. Yep, no batteries. Oh well, but it's neat. One of my kids thinks fire engine. So, what are we really here for? I give respect to people who work hard. Here to talk about Agile and Scrum. And my name is Greg Mester. I'm a Scrum Master and Agile coach. But we talk about Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way to bring value to the customer. So you cannot have to work. And when in a way, you don't work 60, 80 hours a week. So you get home, your family and friends, have some fun. And have some fun while we're doing this, right? Everybody, it's all about every minute of the day and getting all this stuff done. And we were talking the other day at the meetup in New Zealand, where there's not enough flex time in there for people to think, right? It's just do. No time to think. And I don't know if we produce a better product by doing it that way. I think we produce a better product if we give ourselves a little flex room to think about, did we do it the best way? And we're going to talk about that today. And the topic today is adjusting story points from the past. So I got two topics, really. They're both related to adjusting story points. Adjusting story points are based on less work done. So let's say you estimated so many story points, but in essence, the work took less time to do or less effort. So you want to go back and adjust those story points. We'll talk about that in a moment. And then the other thing is, what if you're done early, right? If you do a story and it was like a 5-point story, but the amount of work you had to do turned out to be maybe like 3 points. It wasn't as complex as you thought. It was relatively simple. Maybe there wasn't quite as many things. You go take on more work. And it all goes to adjusting story points. So let's talk about the first thing. Adjusting story points based on estimation in the past. And by the way, forgot, we are going to do Fortune Cookie Friday. That's why I got the shirt, right? Got the tie-dye from Olivia. So we can do the Fortune Cookie Friday. So I got to put that over. I don't want to forget Fortune Cookie Friday. It's too much fun. Keeps you on your toes, right? My question, so we estimated something, maybe it was a feature, maybe it was a story, and we said it was so many points worth of work, and after we did it, it really wasn't as much work as we thought, and we're thinking maybe we should readjust the points. My question to everybody, what does that really get you? What value add does going back and adjusting points get you? Does it give you a better estimate? Maybe. You're still estimating, so you can be good or bad. One day you're going to be below, next day you're going to be above. So I'm just like, is it really a waste of time? Does it add value to the customer? Probably not, right? But what I really want to get to, so this is the high level things I really want to get to. The question is, I'm going to give you this challenge. So let's say you estimate so many points, but you got it all done. So really maybe it's not that much. My question for you is about the adjusting. Yes, it got done. Were you able to bring more work into the sprint? Let's say it's by sprint. Let's say it's like the thing. So you want to adjust the points because you think it was less effort, right? But when you got that stuff done, did you get more work done? Did you give more value to the customer with those points or a shorter period of time? Or you weren't able to bring more work? And everybody talks about, I did less effort. But did you bring more work into the sprint? If you didn't bring more work into the sprint, I don't touch the points. Don't touch the past because you weren't able to bring more work in. Because if you were to bring more work in, then maybe there's a legitimate thing saying, yeah, maybe our points are a little bit too high on what we did. But if you weren't able to bring more stuff into that sprint bucket and that time box, don't adjust the points. Leave them as it is. It's not really going to get you that much benefit. In the long run, it'll balance out. But my challenge to you, okay, bring them more points, lower it down. If you were able to get more work, more done work, am I going to put up with it? Not more work, more done work into the sprint time box, okay? So don't adjust them unless you're bringing more work in. I hope you get that. It's kind of like, I don't know. I explain it well enough, but don't adjust the points. How about that? Just don't do it. That works. It's a waste of time, to be honest with you. But I do challenge team. Okay, did you bring more work in? You estimated the sprint was 30 points. You think it's really supposed to be 25 points or whatever. Do you really want to adjust it? My question would be, did you bring more work into the sprint to bring another 30 points? If you're able to do that, maybe you relook at how you point things. Otherwise, don't bother. Okay, second point. So let's say you got a story done. Let's say you pointed a story at 5 points. Let me 8 points. I'm going to do it higher level because it's just easier. Let's say you said the story is 5 points, but you got done early, right? So question, do you adjust that story from a 5-point story to a 3-point story? My challenge to you would be, did we do a really good job at the product? Is there anything else, because we got done early and what we thought we were going to do, it wasn't as hard. Did you really cover everything? Did we do code review? Did we get another teammate to look at it? How about refactoring the code? We wrote it in such a way it was crappy code that's going to kill the spin up time and the refresh time on the screen. Is there a better way to refactor the code? So let's say you got it done. So like an MVP. It's like a mini MVP for a story. Got it done, programmed it in, got it done early. I'm ahead of the game. It's awesome, right? And but my question is, after you got it in, can you refactor that code to make it more efficient in the system so it gets the customer better and provides a better user experience? How about automated tests? Did you do a lot of manual? Could you automate some testing for unit testing? Could there be help with automated tests for the story to make it more long-term sustainable, right? Did you do all that stuff? If you did all that stuff, then fine, do it. If you haven't done all that stuff, do that stuff before you go screwing around with points. I'd rather have a higher quality piece of work, higher quality story that's maintainable and sustainable over the lifetime of the software than go and adjusting points. Do you get my idea? It's not about points. It's not about metrics. It's about producing good quality work. So those are things I challenge my teams when they say they want to adjust points. I said, well, did you do everything? Did you write an automated test script? If you didn't write an automated test script, then no, because you know what? The expectation is that we write an automated test script. Did you automate your unit tests? No. Did you write your unit tests in a way that can be used in any environment, no matter where the software is dropped in during the development process? Well, no. Well, then no, you don't adjust the points. Go automate the unit test. That's preferred. So that's what I got today. It's Friday. I don't want to get too technical, but don't be stirring around the points, right? It's a waste. Rather produce better code, produce a better product, produce more value to the customer rather than adjusting the points. Because adjusting points doesn't really give any value. It's just a point. All right. So with that, let's see what we got in our Fortune Cookie Friday. Yay, Bubbles! Bubbles over here, upside down, with their belly in the air. She's crazy. Fortune Cookie Friday. Okay. So in this bag, in this sealed bag, is a message from an Agile accountant. Those who like the metrics, so like to adjust the points as we go, right? And in here, we take whatever the Fortune Cookie says, and we see how it applies to the show, applies to Agile, Scrum, whatever, and we see where it goes. All right, so here it's in a cookie. I'm gonna open it in public so you can all see what it says, and don't think I pre-planted these in the cookies. Like I'm really gonna waste my time pre-planting these in cookies. But it's a conspiracy. He puts the things in the cookies. I do not do that. I think I spent $3 or something over at the Chinese restaurant. Okay. This is interesting. Your kinship will help you a lot in business. Your kinship will help you a lot in business. Okay. From a business entrepreneurship, family and friends in business is not necessarily a good thing. However, your kinship, it's not saying family, it says kinship, it's relationship. It's that friendship that you have with somebody else that you know, that you can trust. And we always talk about in Agile and Scrum, building the trust between teammates, where a kinship theoretically will come out and help you fix a problem when you get stuck. So your kinship will help you a lot in business. So if you need a partnership, someone to check your code, however you want to do it, this is a good example of building that relationship. You have to build that relationship with your teammates, somebody else in the group, just so you can work together and look at your code together. It helps. Just call them up. It's Friday. We talk about having the time. Maybe just instead of talking about code, just say, "How you doing?" Right? Call some of your coworkers. I got yesterday. I hit somebody's LinkedIn page. We've known each other for over 20 years. Real successful entrepreneur, and they emails me out of the blue. The last time I asked them for a reference was a few years ago, and I'm like, "Hey man, how you doing?" He's like, "Yeah, sorry, I haven't connected." So that little kinship, build that relationship with people you worked with in the past. See how they're doing. Maybe you've gone from one company to another. It's a good opportunity to reach out and say hi. With that, we're going to say it's Friday. Happy Scrumming. Please give us a thumbs up on the show and ring the little bell, right? Ring it so you get little notifications on your phone, wherever my phone disappeared to. There she is. Let's see if you get a notification. Oh, come on. See, you get a little notification. See, there's my picture with the fire engine and the police truck. And we're on there. All right. Thank you, first responders, for all the work you do. Appreciate the work. Thank you. So many people went in there to go help other people when the Twin Towers came down, no matter what your belief is. And how you think about people. You have to respect people that go into a place and risk their lives to save other people's lives. Do appreciate it. Thumbs up. Happy Friday. And take it easy. Say hi to a friend. You never know. And take care. Bye. Happy scrumming. See ya. And then we got the 2-button ending.